Southeast Asia is a diverse region, home to a variety of culture and languages. This melting pot of diversity is also witnessed in the South China Sea, which forms a key sea lane of communication and borders several coastal states in the region. As a result, at least 8 different languages are being spoken by law enforcement and other users at sea. However, language barriers may result in miscommunication, which can produce unintended consequences and impact the safety of the maritime commons. Under the Maritime Law Enforcement Dialogue, also known as AMOLED, the Global Maritime Crime Program at the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime seeks to support maritime law enforcement agencies in their mission to preserve safe waterways in Southeast Asia. One of the initiatives under AMOLED is the AMOLED Multilingual Communication Modality, which seeks to bridge the language barrier to avoid miscommunication that could potentially lead to escalatory incidents at sea. The AMOLED Multilingual Communication Modality relies on the use of a MP3 player that can broadcast standard marine communication phrases, also known as SMCPs, to approaching vessels in 8 different languages. The messages are currently divided into 4 categories: advice, information, instructions, and warnings. Some of the messages are under advice in English: contact this vessel on channel 16 and advise your intentions and country of origin. In Filipino,
makipag-ugnayan sa aming sasakyang pandagat sa Channel 16 at ipaalam ang inyong intensyon at bansang pinagmulan.
Under the information category, some messages in English are: you are entering the territorial waters of. All vessels must report to law enforcement or depart the area immediately. In Bahasa Indonesia,
Anda memasuki perairan teritorial. Semua kapal harus melapor kepada penegak hukum atau meninggalkan wilayah ini segera.
And in Vietnamese,
tàu các vị hiện đang đi vào vùng lãnh hải của Việt Nam. Yêu cầu các tàu phải báo cáo cho cơ quan thực thi pháp luật hoặc rời khỏi khu vực ngay lập tức.
messages under the instructions category are: in English, according to the radar, your vessel is approaching a prohibited fishing area. Reverse your course immediately and contact this vessel on channel 16. In Mandarin,
根据雷达显示，贵船只正在接近我国的渔权区，请您回转您的航向，并通过第16频道联系这艘船。
and in Bahasa Melayu, menurut sistem radar, kapal Anda sedang menyeberangi kawasan larangan menangkap ikan. Sila tukar haluan Anda dengan segera dan hubungi kapal ini melalui saluran 16. Under the warning category, messages in English are: your vessel is directed to stop. Prepare to be boarded by law enforcement authority. Stop all engines. Contact this vessel on channel 16. And in the Thai language,
นี่เป็นข้อความจากกองทัพเรือประเทศไทย โปรดหยุดเรือและเตรียมตัวสำหรับการตรวจสอบโดยเจ้าหน้าที่ ขอให้ท่านดับเครื่องยนต์เรือและติดต่อเจ้าหน้าที่ผ่านช่องวิทยุหมายเลข 16
to ensure the highest levels of relevance and utility, the phrases are constructed from the joint contribution from maritime law enforcement agency officers from the region. By using this modality, expectations and intentions at sea can be clearly set out and understood, paving the way for the calm and cool resolution of any misunderstandings and to avoid any unintended incidents. The modality can be used by sea users, including maritime law enforcement agencies, when approaching suspicious vessels at sea. Officers can select the appropriate message on the player before broadcasting it to the crew on the other vessel. The MP3 player can be plugged into the vessel system or placed next to the loudhailer when in close proximity to the vessel.
Sedang menyeberangi kawasan larangan menangkap ikan.
Most crew are often multi-dialect and may speak different languages. By playing the message in a few languages, it can be ensured that the other vessel would clearly comprehend the intent of other sea users. Appropriate action can then be taken, which can include boarding the vessel or turning the vessel away from a restricted zone. By using this modality, officers operating maritime law enforcement vessels are able to secure the attention of approaching vessels before facilitating a calm exchange, which would be needed for smooth maritime law enforcement action. The South China Sea is a complex maritime space that is being utilized for different purposes by diverse and multilingual users. Such a modality is needed to bridge these divergent languages to build greater stability and have safe passage at sea. We at GMCP look forward to encouraging the use of the modality by working closely with maritime law enforcement agencies across Southeast Asia.